How you doing there, folks? Baders here. This time we're actually gonna be looking at us. So a lot of you have been asking questions about us as individuals, or you wanted to know a little bit more about Average Baters and what makes us so fucking weird. Well, we've never made a video like this one before because honestly, we just never thought of it. This is sort of a unique video. It's not replacing our top 10. We're currently working on our newest top 10, so don't worry about that. This is just a video for subscribers that we're putting out for you guys so that you guys know a little bit more about us and maybe what makes us so weird. So we're going to answer some of the top questions that you guys have had. I don't know how many there is. I think there's like 7 or 8 or something like that. And just try to give you the best answers that we can. None of these questions are really about the game specifically. They're more about us and our process and stuff like that. And why we're so fucked up and why our jokes are so weird as fuck. So let's get to average baiting, baby. What specifically makes us so weird? Well, I guess it's mostly me that you guys are talking about. You're wondering, what the fuck is this crack addict on, right? What the fuck has he been eating? Oh, fuck. Well, the reason why I'm as weird as I am is because that's who I am on an off day, I guess, or whatever. When I'm playing video games with my buds, or I'm jerking off ferociously in a public bathroom. This is the guy that I am. You know, this is me. I'm fucking crazy. I'm weird. I'm whatever. But also, I find crazy and weird funny. And we don't just incorporate my crazy, weird fucking jokes. We incorporate everything from satire to irony to sarcasm to farce to black comedy to surrealism. We incorporate timing. So chances are you've heard a joke that we said and you were like, that's funny. That's really funny. And you laughed a bit. But then you probably, there was another joke that made you feel uncomfortable or like fucked with you, or you're like, that's not funny at all. Why would you even say that? Well, it's because there's 3 of us working on it, and I find something funny, I'll put it in, that's funny. But then the other 2 might find something else funny, and it might fit a different type of comedy, whether it's black comedy. There's certain types of comedy that are meant to make you feel uncomfortable. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, chances are you'll laugh. Well, certain people laugh at it, not everybody. So that's kind of why we're so weird, and that's why the comedy feels inconsistent, or the jokes feel inconsistent. Sometimes you're like, wow, that was like said a punchline that seems like something that someone would say on stage, and then another joke is so random and weird, you're like, fuck, what is going on here, right? Well, that's why. It's because we're trying to incorporate many different flavors of comedy to appease to all 3 of us. Because my comedy is random and peculiar and usually about kidnapping or jerking off. Literally, I could probably do an entire Fallout video just about my dick. But not everyone would find that entertaining. We try to appeal to well, at least the 3 of our flavors anyways. We're not going to appeal to everyone. There's certain types of comedy that we don't incorporate into our videos, and that really shows. For instance, degrading humor that really makes fun of a specific person or thing to the point where it could affect them negatively, we'll usually leave that type of bullshit out of our stuff. Now, that's not for everybody, and some people find that shit funny. So if you find that stuff funny, you're probably not going to find a whole lot of it on this channel. First of all, we don't generally condone hurting people's feelings. That's not the goal. If we're making fun of someone specifically, chances are they're a celebrity with thick skin, Donald Trump excluded. But when it comes to making fun of someone, obviously celebrities get it a little bit worse than everybody else. If we're joking around, we're generally not going to attack, for instance, let's say another YouTuber. We're not going to attack someone in the comment section. We're not going to attack someone specifically. It's I find that type of humor where someone's got to get hurt for other people to laugh, for me and for the rest of us, we just don't like it. We think there's ways to tell jokes where nobody gets hurt, you know? Not everyone's going to like our jokes. Not everyone's going to laugh. We get it. At the end of the day, not every joke makes people laugh. In the same token, there's certain jokes that will make you laugh, and hopefully any of the jokes that do make you laugh aren't going to hurt somebody standing next to you, behind you, or around you. The idea of humor is to bring the mood up, not bring someone down. So we stand by that, and that's where we generate our humor, from a positive perspective, not so much a negative one. So hopefully that answers that. That's basically, in a nutshell, what makes us so fucking weird. This is a weird question. It's hard to answer with a straight face because our channel is about video games. It's about Skyrim or Fallout or whatever. So my face up in the corner or up in the bottom of the screen or any one of our faces really in the video to me, is irrelevant. Doesn't make any sense. I get it though. There's other YouTubers like that they have a little webcam or whatever, and they show themselves like in the background fucking twisting their nipples and shit. It's cool. You know, it brings that person down to earth. It makes you know that, you know, there's a person with all their vulnerabilities and shit, right? And I get that. However, my anonymity, or at least our anonymity, is important to a degree. I don't see a whole lot of reason to showing off my face, like the irrelevantness of my face, unless of course it was like a demand that you guys all want. If you guys wanted to see my face that bad, or you wanted to see our faces that bad, then by all means we'll fucking show you who we are and what we're all about. Like I don't have stage fright. But if it is important to you guys supporting this channel has been awesome, really. We started making the Fallout videos and stuff there 4 months ago, and you all just came out of nowhere, gave us a bunch of new ideas, supported us from the get-go. Some of you have been unsubscribed and you resubscribed. Like, some of the shit you guys have done is just fucking awesome, and we definitely appreciate it. I appreciate it. Some of the great comments you guys have left are really just awesome. So if it means that much to y'all, what we'll do is here's the image here. In this image, we could be in the image. It's a possibility. It's like a game. It's like a game. You guys can fucking guess if we're in there or not, or who we might be if we are or we're not. And if you can leave the comment in the comment section or whatever it is. And if this video gets 100,000 likes, then I will confirm or deny whether or not it's me or whether or not it's one of the other average baiters. 100,000 likes? Are you out of your fucking mind? That, honestly, 100,000 likes, guys, likes or dislikes for the most part on videos, we like it just the way it is. It's why we don't ask for them. We like it. If you like a video, leave a like. If you don't like a video, leave a dislike. Gives us a level of feedback that is good. We like that constructive criticism. If there's something you don't like, then we know, and we can move forward. Now, if it's something you don't like, but it's just who we are as people, chances are we're not going to change it anyways. But either way, we like that feedback the way it is. Now, asking people for likes will usually sways in favor of the likes versus obviously dislikes. So it doesn't give you constructive criticism. But in this specific circumstance, if there's enough demand for us to give up our anonymity, then we'll tell you which picture it is. All right. But if there's not enough demand, if it's like 1,000 likes or something like that, then really people don't care that much. And that's kind of what we thought. So it's really not that important. You guys can play the game, and if it works out and that there's 100,000 likes, then we'll do it. If not, then whatever. It's not about the likes. It's about to see whether or not people are really that interested. And you're like, well, you know, 100,000 likes, that's crazy. You know, what if one person wants to see it so fucking bad? Well, then get 100,000 of your closest friends to like this video. I'm just fucking with you. Normally we wouldn't ask for likes, guys, and it's not something, it's just an indicator, and we wanted to set the goal unreasonably high because that would show that there's really a demand there for, it would show that there's a demand there for you guys to want to see who we are, I guess, as people. And to see whether or not it's as irrelevant as I think it is, or whether or not it's something you guys are really into. If it's something you're really into, then, you know, we'll show it off. I hope I'm editing so much of this shit out of here because I'm just rambling. What do we think of haters? Or how do we deal with haters? That's a good question. More often than not, I don't engage with haters because I don't even see what they're writing. One of the other average baiters, if they find this stuff offensive, they'll usually delete it right off our channel. So I don't even get to see it. If someone's leaving negative shit, even if I do see it, which is pretty rare, I don't respect them enough to engage with them. I don't care about what they're saying. I really, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't hurt me. My feelings don't get hurt. I did stand-up comedy long enough that there's really nothing that someone can say to me to hurt my feelings. This is kind of weird because I never knew there was this much fucking hate or anger on the internet about people who are just fucking telling jokes. Like, it fucking blew my mind that people would be that upset, like, like fucking really mad. Someone's like trying to make them laugh. Oh wow! Oh, damn you, you son of a bitch! I giggled, and that's my one weakness. At the end of the day, I don't expect everybody to enjoy our stuff. But we enjoy our stuff. And if others are like us, they're going to enjoy our stuff. So the people who don't enjoy our stuff, if they're going to leave hateful shit, then see you later. I didn't want you to be there anyways. I didn't want you to participate. If you're not going to have fun with it, then don't participate with it. It's that simple. So that's the idea. I would assume that the people who subscribe to our channel have a similar sense of humor to us. At least one of the three of us. And they're enjoying the content. Now, I've never been the type of person to appeal to the lowest common denominator. Like, I've never stopped in the middle of a comedy set, saw the person bitching in the corner, and was like, oh, hey, what's going on? Why are you sad? You're not into this? All right, let's do a joke that you're into. How about we rip the nipples off of an innocent animal? Or maybe let's go drop kick an old lady down a flight of stairs. Would that appeal to you, you twisted son of a bitch? Maybe turn that serial killer frown upside down? Huh? Would that make you feel all right? At the end of the day, if you don't like our stuff, you don't have to watch our stuff. There's no one forcing you to do it. Nobody's coming to your house with a gun being like, if you don't watch this entire fucking video, I'm gonna blow your fucking head clean off your body. Nobody's doing that. Nobody says that. Nobody does that. If you don't like the content, don't watch it. It's that simple, right? Nobody's forcing you to sit there and sit through it. You know, and a lot of people are like, oh, well, the mods. I watch it for the mods. There is literally thousands of other YouTubers out there that do mod reviews on Skyrim and Fallout and stuff like that. So don't use that as an excuse. You want someone to review a mod, any mod that we've done, someone else has done. It's a fact. That's a fact. So if your excuse is, oh, I sat through it, it was horrible, but I had to do it because I had to know about the mods, and there's information about the mods in there. There's plenty of other people that will talk about these mods, and they'll do it in a very bland setting. I'm not making fun of other YouTubers. All I'm saying is if that's what you want, it's out there. Go get it. Stay away from our channel. Stay away from our subscribers. So that's the one thing that we don't like. We don't like someone coming onto our channel and shooting off to our subscribers who are enjoying our channel. They're enjoying it. They're engaging with us. They're like, oh, I love your stuff. It's really good. Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you whatever? You know, they're having fun. We're having fun. Everyone's having fun. And this fucking loser comes out of nowhere and they're just a big fucking asshole. Like, oh my God, you're all having fun? Let me shit on your parade. Hold on. It's coming right out of my ass. Nobody likes that guy. Don't be that guy. You know, if you like other content, go somewhere else and find that content. That's what we think of haters. We just don't respect them. It doesn't make any sense. You have to be a complete fucking idiot to sit through something you don't like and then bitch about it afterwards. Doesn't make any sense. This one's an easy one. There's three. There's three total. Okay, so when you hear me saying we, it's not that there's me, myself, and I, and like I'm fucking that crazy that I actually see other people. Maybe I am that crazy. That's a possibility. I'm not willing to rule that one out just yet. No, there is three of us, or at least as far as I know, there's three of us. We spread the workload. I do still do the editing, do gameplay, I write a lot of the jokes, but we collaborate on a lot of things. So if one of us were to fall out or be unable to do it, then the other can pick it up. The only thing that I specifically do that the others won't is the talking. They're a little bit more shy than I am. I guess I'm just more used to putting my personality out there in a weird way. I don't know. But they're a little more shy when it comes to that. But we collaborate on everything else. And a lot of the times we'll work together when it comes to the joke writing and stuff like that. Well, why that name? That's a good question. That is a really good question. I originally came up with the name when we all decided we were going to start doing this. The reason it's Average Baters rather than Average Bater is to incorporate a group. It's a group structure. That's the idea. It's not just the three of us that we're incorporating into the Average Baters family, if you will. If you're subscribing, you're liking our videos, or you're involved in the comment section and stuff like that, we're considering all of you guys Average Baters. Like you're participating, you're giving us ideas, stuff like that. That's a big part of it. Every single person that's involved with this channel would be considered part of the Average Bater community, and that's why we use a plural rather than Average Bater. The name is, I guess it's a pun or a joke in and of itself. The idea is that masturbators are like, the average person is considered a masturbator, right? When you're beating your meat, you're already a master at it, right? Well, we're average at that. At the one thing that everybody's already a master at. We're average. It's just a joke. It's basically a play on words to say that we're mediocre. It just keeps it in line. Like we're just a group that likes to laugh and play video games. We're nothing special, and that's it. And that's the idea of the name. It keeps it humble. It's not. We've got no fucking super secret tips to figure it all out. We're not coders, we're not hackers, we're just your average gamer who likes to joke and fucking fool around. I really like mods and Fallout and stuff like that, but I play every other game as well. So do they. Whether it's Gears of War, Call of Duty, or fucking Grand Theft Auto, we're playing everything. It just so happens that the Fallout and Skyrim stuff is what we've been focused on, but that's not to say that that's what we're gonna be focused on forever. It's just the stuff. I love Fallout and Skyrim. I'll probably play it forever. Whether or not it still entertains you guys when I talk about it is a different story. So it's that's where the name comes from, though, guys. So if that's what you're wondering, now you know. Uploading once a week. Again, we're trying to add more content, guys. We want to add more content. The problem is that right now the top 10s that we focus on, they're highly edited, right? We add a lot of after editing into it. We like to add little skits and cutscenes and humor and all that stuff throughout to make a 20-minute video entertaining, right? That's the idea. If you're gonna sit down and watch something for 20 minutes, we're fucking hoping that it entertains you the whole time. Yeah, it's nice to see these mods and stuff like that, and I'm sure a lot of you use the mods, and I'm hoping to use the mods, but in the same token, if I were going to watch a 20-minute video about mods, I would prefer that it entertained me the whole time. Or if I was going to watch a 10-minute video about something, I would prefer it be entertaining the whole time. So that's our focus, is to try to make it entertaining the whole way through. So we put a lot of effort into each video that we put out, and maybe that's what pushes them back. Now, we are going to try to add more content that we can produce on a more regular basis. Idealistically, we would like to produce 4 videos a week. 1 top 10 video, and then 3 other videos that have to do with gaming. Whether it's a playthrough of Fallout 4, whether it's gamer theory about Skyrim, but just gaming stuff in general. Because that's what we find fun, is gaming. We like to talk about games, we like to joke about games, and we certainly like to fucking play games. So we'd like to put more of that on the channel. But we don't want to spread it all out so that it's really random. We'd like to keep up certain series. So we like the top 10 series because it's consistent, and we like consistency. So that's one series that you won't see fade away. It just won't happen. But let's say we do gamer theory or something like that, and that's something that we can do more regularly, and we can put a video up twice a week with our top 10s, and you guys are enjoying those, then we'll add those in as well, again, as another series on the channel. But 2 to 3 series, that's it. We're not looking to spread our channel out into 18 million directions. We really like to keep it very simple and consistent. That's the idea. So we want to keep consistency. So the top 10s, that's our foundation, and then we'll build little pieces on top of that, hopefully to add more content to subscribers who want to view videos on a more regular basis. So if you're one of those people and you're like, yeah, I'd really like to see maybe some playthroughs, some let's builds, stuff like that, that would be fucking great. Well, we're gonna try to add some of that shit too, and maybe piece in a little bit of humor and stuff like that with it. However, if we're going to be adding those videos, they're not going to be as heavily edited as, for instance, let's say our top 10s. pros and cons. You guys can let us know in the comments what you think of that idea. Really, we want to know what type of stuff you guys want to see, because we already do it all. Like, I play the fucking games. I play the games and I talk to myself the whole time. All I have to do is turn the fucking mic on, right? But in the same token, we want to know what would interest you guys. Like, are you interested in Let's Plays? Are you interested in building videos? Are you interested in what our gamer theory videos, or whatever it is? Like, do you want to learn more about Fallout's lore, or do you want to learn more about Skyrim's lore, or do you want to learn more about Grand Theft Auto's lore? Whatever it is, if there's something that entertains you guys, or you want to learn more about it, that's kind of the motivation behind our channel. Is we want to teach, but at the same time entertain. So if we can educate you guys on something that you might not have already known, but then entertain you at the same time, then it's a fucking win-win. That's what we designed the channel for originally anyways. So letting people know about mods was the first one. But it worked out. Like, it's a good series, and we really enjoyed making them. So thanks for watching. Getting subscribers so fast, guys, the long and short of it is we don't have an answer. The best answer we can come up with is we have great supporters, great subscribers who've been sharing our stuff and putting it out there for us, which is great. That's really the best we can come up with. We're lucky to have such a great support system, and thank you guys so much for that. If we're gonna give people tips now, guys, we're not experts. There's YouTubers who've got millions and millions of subscribers. Those would be the guys to ask, really. We've just had some great supporters who I think really push the channel and the engagement and stuff like that, and we're just lucky in that regard. But if we were gonna give some tips, some of the stuff that we do, we try to keep our videos as consistent as possible. We try to upload as consistent as possible. I know some of you are like, what the fuck? No, you don't. Your last video was a week and a half ago, you son of a bitch. Yeah, well, we try to be as consistent as possible. We try to upload on a consistent basis so that you guys know when the videos are coming out. If you can upload on the same day every day, that's probably better. Some of the YouTubers that we've seen take off, they upload daily, so I think the more videos you upload, the better. It's probably not something we'll do, but again, these are some of the tips that we've seen other YouTubers kind of promote, or at least people have said that were good ways to get your videos out there. But I think consistency is the biggest thing, and focusing really hard on your content. Yeah, it's nice to have a video that goes out every day, but if it's shitty, people aren't gonna like it. You know what I mean? Like, and I think putting a video out every day makes it hard. Well, if you have a fucking job, it's gonna be really difficult because you're working X amount of hours a week. Like for me, I work 70 hours a week in what I do, and then I'm doing stand-up, and then I also do this. So I don't have a ton of time to put out, to work with these guys and put out a new video every single day. It's just not gonna happen. At best we might get four videos out per week if we're lucky. But for other people, it could be really good. Like if you're a student and you have time between studies and you can get a video out every day, then fucking by all means do that. But focus on the content. One thing that we do is we try to think of a question in our mind of what people would want, like a question we have about something. So the reason we started the modding videos, not like there's tons of other YouTubers out there that do modding videos, but the reason we did is because we were like, what's the top 10 fucking weapons? What are the top 10 armors? That was a question that we asked when we started playing Fallout, when we started playing Skyrim. We wanted to know those things. And so we made a video answering that question, right? So just ask yourself questions about a given game or a given idea, and then answer them, I think is a good way to create content. I think, again, guys, not an expert, just giving you, our opinion. That's it. But when it comes to the subscribers that we built over the last 4 months, I think it's, fuck, man, it's just been, we've just been fortunate to have such great subscribers who share our stuff, who push our content, and I think that's a big part of it. But I think that a lot of our subscribers are pushing our content because they can tell that we put a lot of effort into each video, and then we are trying to appeal to our subscribers. So if that makes any sense, that's probably more of a rant than anything. Where are you guys from? Well, I'm not going to speak for the other ones just because if they, if they want to fucking say where they're from or whatever, they can. But if you're wondering where I'm from, where my accent's from, I'm Canadian personally. I'm Canadian. I'm from Nova Scotia, Canada. So that's why I say a bunch of words like Vegas and bagel and all that shit fucking totally wrong. It's because of the accent here, bud. It's because of the accent we got going on there, bud. It's just the... I'd like to think I was pretty articulate until I fucking started doing these videos, and then everyone was like, what the fuck? You're saying all these words wrong. Well, that's just my accent. I can't change the way I talk, guys. Just not gonna happen. Why do you speak so weird? But yeah, that's where I'm from. So long and short, simple. Make everything a joke. Well, I already answered this question, I think. It's because we try to make the video as entertaining as possible. So I enjoy humor. I like to laugh. My favorite movies are comedies. My favorite television shows are comedies. I like to laugh. I spend a lot of my time laughing and having a good time. So if I can incorporate comedy into the video as much as possible, same with the others. They like to laugh as well. They love comedy. So if we can incorporate it in as much as possible, we do. Within reason. Like, there's still the straight man there where when we're talking about the mods or we're talking about whatever, there's always a straight man. And then where we see the opportunity for an exaggeration or a joke, that's where we incorporate it. So, simple, right? Oh, the ratings. Yeah, they fucking don't make any sense, do they? Abstract as fuck. Yeah, they don't make any sense, and yeah, that's on purpose. That's definitely on purpose. The reason we use the rating system that we did and the reason we came up with it the way that we did is when we're playing the games, we enjoy the mods and we really appreciate the mod authors who make them. So to make a legitimate rating system where you're saying this person's getting 9 out of 10, this person's getting 7 out of 10 or whatever, 3 stars or whatever the fuck, it's saying something negative. It might be saying something positive about 1 or 2 of the mod authors, but it's saying something negative about the other mod authors who have put just as much time and effort into their mods, which are just as good, for whatever reason, didn't get as good a rating on fucking AverageBaters, no, I don't really like that idea. Although I like the idea of rating things, like whenever I watch top 10s or when I read lists and stuff like that, a lot of times they have like little ratings and stuff, and I always like that. I thought that was a pretty cool thing to have. So I really wanted to incorporate ratings, so we talked it over and we thought these abstract, humorous ratings would be a great way to incorporate a rating system, but then at the same time show that every mod is just as important or just as good that we're showcasing, because they really are. These guys and girls, they don't get paid to make these mods in our videos. They don't. All their effort and stuff like that should be praised as far as we're concerned. So these ratings are a nice way to rate the mod with with no real rating behind it. And sometimes hopefully make you laugh. That's the idea. They're supposed to be humorous to a degree. Some of them are just fucking weird, but most of them are humorous to a degree, I would hope. Guys and girls, thanks for watching. Hopefully we answered all your questions. If you guys have any questions that, for instance, we didn't answer, by all means put them in the comment section below, and we will try to answer all of your questions. If you're not already subscribed and you like this video, I don't know why this video would give you a fucking hard on, but if you did, for whatever reason, then by all means subscribe and hopefully come back and see some of our top 10s or some of the other fun videos that we do. And keep on average baiting. Woo! Yeah, baby.